Law of the bedroom, number 78. And this is one of my favorite ones. And guys, if you do this one alone with your gal, like forever, you're going to be in such a good standing with her. It's amazing. And, well, let me just get into it. Okay, Law of the Bedroom, number 78, in the Romancing Her Like She's Never Been Romanced Before chapter. Hold her hand as often as you can. Hold her hand as often as you can. Make it a point to hold her hand every time you are with her, to let her know how much you care. And because you're enjoying touching her, this is a good thing. And it's so easy to say, come here. I love you. Come here. Hold my hand. Don't wait for her to take your hand, especially if you're on a first date or in a new relationship. No, you take the initiative. Everywhere you go, from the car to the store front door, throughout the store, let's say you're going shopping. Maybe you're in the mall walking around. Maybe you're walking down the street, grab her hand and hold her hand as often as you can. If you're both feeling comfortable, recognize it as a sign that it's probably okay to take her hand. Make certain that your hands are clean and not sweaty, from nervousness or whatever. Without her expecting it, slowly reach for her hand and allow her to observe this tender moment when you gently reach out to touch her hand and take it into yours. That's part of the seduction if you don't know. Come here, babe. Give me your hand. You could even say it. Compound that act of reaching for her hand. Here, come here. Give me your hand. While you're taking her hand, look into her eyes. This will assure her of your intentions and establishes trust. Then intensify the grip with a little slight squeeze that says, I've got you. Who knew that holding hands could be such a big deal? But trust me, it is. So I'm going to repeat this. Hold her hand as often as you can, everywhere you go, as best you can. And even when you're in the store and you're reaching for the, object or the product on the shelf, still keep your hand connected to hers. And it'll be like kind of tugging her over because you're leaning to get that product off the shelf or something. And then you'll put it in the cart. And then maybe you can release her hand and then grab her and just kind of bring her in close and say, hey, honey, thanks for your help there. Oh, you're welcome. I mean, she's going to love it throughout the whole store. And then when you show that public display of affection, women get really turned on by that. I remember I was in a situation like that and I grabbed her hand just by natural means because I wrote this, hold her hand as often as you can. I grabbed her hand and then we were walking through the parking lot and into the store. And then, we did our things and checked out and pushed the cart back, to leave the store. And we got in the car and she said something to me later, I think. She said, I can't believe how great it felt that you reached and grabbed my hand and you walked with me hand in hand throughout the store, the parking lot, as best I could. I mean, if I need two hands to pick up that big bag of rice, that's another story. Excuse me, honey, I need to take a break. I need my other hand, But it was something that came out of her that she felt she wanted to express. Thank you for making me feel protected, that, other guys were looking at me, but they saw me with you and you were holding my hand, and that meant a lot to me. So guys, hold her hand as often as you can. That's a law of the bedroom.